Get in, lads. What a win down at the London Stadium last night. First Premier League game of the season for our lads. Newcastle taking on, of course, West Ham down at the London Stadium in the brand new 2021 Premier League season. And, of course, that was our first victory in 8 years on the opening day. Of course, the last time we won was back in the 2012 season. Of course, Demba Ba and Hatim Ben Arfa scoring the goals in that game. And of course, last night's game down at the London Stadium was absolutely amazing. The new boys, of course, setting the Premier League alight already for the black and whites, and we are absolutely amazing. The performance that got shown last night down at the London Stadium, you know, if that continues, Newcastle United are going to finish pretty high up in the league. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself, obviously, because it's only the first game of the season. And of course, we'll have to hope that the players do stay fit in that. But the way we played last night, you know, West Ham just did not stand a chance. The performance was absolutely fantastic. Callum Wilson, you know, an absolutely outstanding player. He's a striker we've been screaming for years now, since Alan Shearer left the club. You know, we've had a couple come in like Demba Ba, Papi Cisse, you know, but none that remained at the club, you know, and now we've got a 20 mil signing in Callum Wilson. He showed last night, you know, what kind of ability he's got. He absolutely took West Ham's defence apart with the moves. You know, he could have had a hat-trick in that game. The amount of times he got shots off, you know, he was just very unlucky for them to hit the side net on a couple of occasions. Few of them going over the bar, you know. But what he did do was put the pressure on West Ham's defence, and that is exactly what he was brought in to do, you know, and getting them positions, get scoring opportunities. You know, when you compare him to other strikers, you know, like Joe Linton and Andy Carroll last night as well, played absolutely fantastic in that 4-4-2 alongside Callum Wilson. You know, the power and the pace, it always works great in football, and it's nice to see it return last night as well. Andy Carroll, for me, had an outstanding game too. But the main outstanding player for me last night was Jeff Hendrick. My God, that lad is absolutely fantastic. You know, I feel for Burnley, you know, losing a player like that, because he is absolutely fantastic. If he can keep playing the way he played last night, you know, then we are going to have a fantastic season. He got himself a goal. He got himself an assist. You know, what more can you ask for? You know, it's an absolutely amazing performance last night by the lads. Just looking at some of the stats, you know, game by numbers against West Ham for Jeff Hendrick. You know, he got 100% take-ons completed, 100% conversion rate, 41 touches, 91 recoveries, 2 interceptions, 1 goal and an assist. That is an outstanding debut. And especially for a lad, you know, that we're bringing in on a free. That is amazing work by Newcastle United in the transfer window, bringing in these lads. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see, of course, Ryan Fraser, but we did get to see Callum Wilson and Jamal Lewis, and of course Jeff Hendrick. Jamal Lewis, absolutely fantastic. He's got a massive future ahead of him. You know, you could see he was trying to impress there in that left back position, and he impressed me, you know, because he was absolutely amazing. He showed exactly what he can do and why we brought him into the club as well. You know, my Liverpool were also after him. He's going to be an outstanding fullback in a couple of years' time if he keeps up the play like he showed last night for Newcastle. West Ham, for me, you know, they didn't invest wisely in the transfer window, and they need to try and strengthen their side a little bit more. I feel West Ham could go down this season, just judging on the way they played in that game last night. It was pretty lacklustre play by West Ham. That just didn't seem like they were up for it. And, you know, the mentality that they went into as well, they were similar to the way they were playing last season. You know, they never really changed anything up, so that's going to come to hurt them a little bit further in the season if they don't recruit some players. But for us lads, Newcastle, we played absolutely amazing last night. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Of course, my man of the match coming out of this one is going to be, of course, either between Callum Wilson or Jeff Hendrick, because them two were absolutely sensational together last night. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and I'll see you all next time. However, lads.